time has arrived. The Nintendo is on, the Ash Cap is on. Now it's time for us to beat the shit out of some Pokemon. In the last video I found my old Game Boy, along with my 20-year-old copy of Pokemon Blue. They still work just fine. But quite recently I bought a Nintendo Switch, just to see how things looked 20 years later. Now I have played a few games on the Switch so far, I haven't played much of it at all. To be honest with you, I still haven't even got to grips with the controls, you know, when you take them out and they charge, and I still don't really understand that. I'm an old man. This is how it goes. Success. Apparently you can only play with these like this, not with the actual controller. I don't know what it's called. It's quite strange for me to play with controllers like this, but I'll get used to it, I suppose. And I have seen that Pokeball controller and I was tempted, but I think it would have been going a bit too far. I mean, some would say that all of this is a bit too far as well, but confirm. Going a bit rebellious.
Go Pikachu!
If I was a kid, I would have gone crazy at this. God damn it, Pikachu. Let's pick English on account of me speaking English. So my Pikahchu or an Eevee version, that was kind of weird to me. Pikachu. So I have seen all this before. People affectionately, are you sure about that? It's faithful to the original while adding lots of cool bits to it. We've seen that meme where it's Professor Oak spends his whole life studying Pokemon and he has an empty Pokédex. So we're going to be quite predictable and try and make this thing look like me as much as I can. It's cool that you can do this because in the original there was none of this. I don't feel like any of them look like me. Let's call ourselves... So in my Pokemon Blue game I called myself Ash. Maybe we can be like a descendant of Ash. What's another word for Ash? What does Ash turn into after Ash? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Here's some other words for Ash. Powder. The great Pokemon trainer. Powder. What? Slag. We can be called Slag. Slag Ketchum. Coal Ketchum. Smouldering Remains Ketchum. Okay, so Smouldering Remains was too long. Going to be called Dust. The great Pokemon trainer, Dust. That's me. Oh, this is our rival. Just trying to think of all the rude names. What was his name now? This is where the real fun begins. Yeah, I might have to censor some of this. But it's fine. Well, it's kind of censored anyway, with my face. I'm guessing Nintendo Switch won't let me have any rude words. But maybe I can game the system. Let me just try with a stone cold opener. Thought so. God. I still had the maturity of a 10-year-old boy. It was Kunt, wasn't it? Yes, it was. God. This is not Nintendo friendly. Let's be serious. Dust, my boy. Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures of Pokemon invades. Let's go, that's the name of the game. I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to play, or how much I'm going to keep in and just edit out, because Pokemon games are long. I really like this. So as always, they've updated the console to be the one I'm playing on. Are there 4 boys walking down the railroad track? Maybe downstairs. Yeah, when I was younger I thought this would be my room and this would be my house. And for some reason I thought I would be in the Pokemon world, even though, even as a 10-year-old, that's pretty stupid because it obviously doesn't exist. Unfortunately. Ugh. Kunt. Today's finally the big day we get our Pokemons. Let's change this bit. This wasn't in the original. Email sent yesterday, right? You'd better have, or what? I'm gonna book it to Professor Lab. See you there. You couldn't. So he needs to check our email. Oh. That shouldn't make me laugh the way it did. It's my own joke. It's a fluffy Pikachu plush. I wonder if there's much to explore in our room. I'm liking the kind of the way the room goes into nothing. It's kind of what I did with my Star Trek game. My kind of game that I made. Did the similar kind of thing. An email from Kunt. Hey Dust, here's what you need to know as a trainer. A bit condescending, Kunt. Press the A button. X button. I don't actually know. Okay. I'm not used to the configurations yet. Good. And here's where we live. Here's the good china. Who keeps their place like that? My dream was to make a Pokemon game. Just Pokemon or Final Fantasy or something like that. It's a plant or an Oddish? Could be a Ditto. Showing a movie on TV. 4 boys walking down a set of railway tracks. But it's time you got going. After all this time, they're showing the same thing. It's a cup with a Pokemon mark on it. What does that mean? Somebody must have cooked it earlier. Probably our mother. Goodbye, mother. Search the trash cans, I forgot about that. Hello, mother. Couldn't ask the professor to give... That's it. Guess he ain't saying goodbye yet. Pallet Town. It's looking good. Very nice. I like the style. Dust house. It's not my house. It's probably my mum's house. And the remix of the music. Very nice. Let's go get our Pokemon. I really like all the little details. Pokemon assistant. Not really doing much, are you? It's drinking like a green tea or some kind of coffee or maybe a pea soup. This guy's looking at a plant. Sure you do. To catch a Pokemon, just throw a Pokeball, you don't have to weaken it. That's bad advice. Maybe in the game that's the way it is. Can't do anything. So what happens when you don't have any Pokeballs? Do you just die? Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers think very highly of him. Let's press some buttons. I'm always interested in how many different hidden options there are that you'd probably never even see if you didn't explore. It's crazy. Pokeballs are in a mysterious machine. There's an email for Professor Oak. Wow, just reading his emails. Pokemon are very strong. Pokemon Strange the Elite Four. That's actually useful. I haven't done that yet. $3,000. Or yen. It should be yen, right? I don't know what they use in Pokemon. The Best of Pokemon Poems by Professor Oak. He's a poet too. So this guy's already picked one, right? Let's get mine. I bet you can't. Right, so there's one missing. What's going on here? It is our rival's house. Kunt's house. Let's smash this place up. The same as our house. It's a cool little graphic of him. So they don't have an upstairs. Why do they all sleep? Something fishy's going on with the Kunt family. I don't trust them. Professor Oak here. Well, my goody pidgey, thanks for the help. He understands the Pidgey. It's great seeing them actually move in 3 dimensions. Yes, you did. It's Pikachu. I'm gonna fight Pikachu? I'm just gonna punch him or something. Okay, so this is why I had to play it like this, I guess. Okay. Whoa. So it's like a Pokemon Go style. That's a pretty good throw if I say so myself, even though I didn't know what I was doing. Of course, that's my starter Pokemon. Makes sense. It's breaking out. He's ran away with the ball. It's Pikachu. So there was a space there for Pikachu. Wonder which starter Pokemon was missing. So if he wants to get the better of my Pikachu, he'd probably be best to pick Bulbasaur out of the 3 of them. Cool video. It's just like the cartoon. Well, it's not just like the cartoon. This Pikachu is a lot more friendly. It's disgustingly cute. We pretty much won the game there. So I never really like to give my Pokemon nicknames, I just like to keep them as they are. So Pikachu is Pikachu. And what's Kunt gonna pick? Eevee. Okay, that makes sense. Pikachu, Eevee, Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. I mean, if I'm being honest, I think I would smash his Eevee with my Pikachu. Here's the last one. Let's see if he wants a rumble. This rival is a lot friendlier than the original one. I wonder if he's playing the long game. He's really evil. He follows me around. I do remember seeing this actually. It's what made me want the game, as sad as that sounds. Look how small Pikachu is. Everyone wanted Pikachu. Between that and Eevee, it's like, come on. Let's go Pikachu. Oh, the Pokédex. So I'm guessing I'm going to need to see all the Pokemon now. Right. So Oak wanted to be a trainer, but he's an old man now. So he's too old to do it himself. Yeah. So you get 2 children to do it for you. Child labour. This just keeps getting better and better. He's so chirpy. Setting out dust. You should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. See what I mean? He's snidey underneath that. He pretends to be nice, but he's a cunt. It's a map. You'll still remember this. Safe travels, you and your Pikachu together. It's not a very safe world, is it? Pokemon. We can look at the Pokemon world with an adult eye as we go through the game, and about how it's actually kind of dangerous. Oh, we've got a balcony up there. Very nice. And before we've even left our hometown, there's wild animals everywhere waiting to attack us. But for now, I think I'm gonna leave it here and leave our exit of Pallet Town to the next episode. I'm actually enjoying this, going back down memory lane, seeing what's been improved, but still remembering some of the stuff that was in the original game. I think it would be really interesting to look back on it with adult eyes too. But for now, that's part 1. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Let's get the Pikachu out of here. Pikachu's enjoying the warmth of the sun. Thank you.